What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Holy raid, right when we're going live. Thank you, Shruma. How was the stream? Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate the follow. Rod's Thick Pizza. Welcome, welcome.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Hope you're all doing well. Cappuccino, hello, thanks for the raid. Hello, everybody. Dr. Evil. Vino. Let's see, we got rods, a lot of wada.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yeah,
Yep.
Magikarp, Nooksby, hello, hello. And Nooksby, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Holy crap. And Stu coming in with a raid. Thank you, Stu. Hope you had a good stream. You and Shruma. I know. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. For those who don't know, Stooby-Doo Games rebranded from ZFG Gaming. So that is Stu, hence the name. So everyone, welcome. Bringing the Stoopy snacks. I like it. Get tag teamed, that wasn't planned. Double the raid, double the fun. Exactly. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful week. I know, for those of you who do know me, it's been a minute since I've been in Warframe, the Warframe category. For those who don't know me, I am an official Warframe content creator. I have a glyph in-game, ! Glyph, if you would like to claim that for your own. I've been taking a break from Warframe because after 3,100 hours over 2 years, I just needed a break. Sometimes breaks are healthy. Right now, if I'm being truly honest, well, I don't have any specific, I have no negative feedback about the recent new content. It's a me thing. It just hasn't drawn me personally in because the break has been good. Taking the break was good for me. However, I am going to Tennocon this week, and I was like, hey, what better way to celebrate than revisit, and let's see if we can get those last 4 achievements that I am missing on Steam to 100% it. Absolutely, Stu, and Shruma, thank you. Spider-Frame, I am curious about Spider-Frame, honestly. Walter White playing Warframe again. Are you in? Send you an invite? All right. I have mail to catch up on in a moment. So yes, the plan today, I am not remotely focused on any of the content I missed. I am focused on the 4 achievements that I currently am missing. So those achievements, let me get that pulled up. I have those listed. The 4 achievements. By the dawn's early light, survive a night on the plains of Eidolon. Valis Spelunker, explore all the caves in Ord Valis. K-Driven, ride 1,000,000 meters on a K-Drive. I'm a quarter to a third of the way through that, and we'll get that going between the first 2 for sure. Then the last one, some assembly required, collect and assemble all railjack components. But streamer, you're legend rank 2, or whatever you are. How do you not have that achievement? Well, you see, dear chatter, when I was newer, someone very generously gifted me a railjack before it occurred to me to turn gifting off while I was working on content. While it was a very nice gesture, it robbed me of content, and also now I have to go back and do it, the whole thing anyway, to get the frickin' achievement. So it was a very nice gesture, and I'm not in any way knocking the person who did that. It was very sweet. But now I have to go back and do it anyway. So it's like, I feel bad. They could have saved their platinum, you know? Priority to look at your achievements. Yours are mainly MR and K drive. Nice. Only lurked in here once or twice. About time to come visit. Well, I appreciate that, Shruma. I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, dropping you a follow so I can come check you out later. The original Railjack farm was painful, so it makes sense they fixed it much later. And that could be. I remember when they did it, they were very specific about, believe me, this is awful. You don't want to do this. Like, they were very specific about it. So, yeah, when was it changed? I'm curious. I wonder if they just didn't realize it had been changed or if it was changed after they did it. But welcome in, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, wonderful week. I believe we've got drops going. I didn't even check that. I was just like, Tennocon's coming up. Let's hit this. So we're gonna work on. I'm gonna check out my inbox because I've got some day one content due to being a Warframe content creator that I have been missing, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna accomplish first. I uninstalled. I used to have an app that would overlay the countdown to night on the plains of Eidolon. I actually should see before we look at any of the inbox that I'm missing. Where are we with that? 40. Okay, we are 42 minutes away from night, so we can kill half an hour or so. We probably here. Let me switch scenes here. All right. I love how quickly it killed the music and how long it took to actually transition. Those two are not aligned. One year and 61 days. Now, in fairness, Shruma, for a lot of that time, I have been doing some variety. So if you are much more Warframe focused, I want to say it's been about a year since I consistently played Warframe. Like, that was pretty much all I played for a long time. And then I just hit that point where I'm like, you know what? I need to mix it up. So, yeah. So I appreciate the sentiment, absolutely. But yeah, no, that's mostly, it's been my variety, yep. You should have been hearing music. That was, yeah, it would have. Hey, had merchandise, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. You must have been part of either Stu or Shruma's raid. Ah, Shruma's raid, there we go. Oh, hard merchandise, I misread that. That's an R, not an N. They both can be interpreted the same way, though. You were not hearing music. Thank you for letting me know. That means something's messed up in OBS, so I appreciate that. There was music there, I promise. All right, let's put some music over this here. One moment. So I have music playing. I know you're not hearing it. I'm gonna fix that. Give me 1 second. Let's see. There's that. Add existing. No, create new. Oh, before I do this, hold on. All right, we've got that.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
You've been lurking in all sorts of streams all day long. Nice. Well, I can tell you, every single streamer appreciates it because that helps move them up the category for viewership. So everyone you've been lurking, not working. Sorry, I worked like 9-10 hours today, and I'm just
skill issue.
My brain is a little fried, but every single person appreciates that. Thanks for that follow, hard merchandise. This is something earlier that was like the exact opposite. Music was playing for the stream, but you weren't hearing it. So that could have been your monitoring settings, Shruma. That one could have been monitoring. Yes, Armaconi. That is definitely a skill issue. I heard a noisy squirrel too. Hold on. All right, let's see. Output. Oh, I do have that set up. Perfect, perfect. I like it. Okay. That part's set up. Neat. So now we go down here. One more thing, and I promise we will have music. I just want to make sure I don't get DMCA'd. All right, double checking one more thing. No, I think I did that wrong. 1 second. And here, not you. That should be right, I think. All right, let's try this. Lovely. You're not hearing it? Okay. 1 second. We can fix this. Oh, that's why. That's why. Why is it like that? I don't get it. First time you wound up in here somehow? Hey, well, it's probably because it's been a minute since I've been in the Warframe category, hard merchandise. It's probably why. It's been a minute.
I'm very excited now.
There it is. Okay. Now you should be hearing music. Do we hear music? Stop timing me. Nodders. All right. Perfect. Let's go. Now I just hope I set it up so I'm not getting DMCA'd. I think I did it right, but you know. All right, we'll check this and then space. I know you wanted to hop in. Okay. Angry squirrel in the background. I have 2 tiny dogs. You may or may not hear them through the mic. One's a lot more vocal than the other. So we do have Araxia. Could try Spider Frame, but then I'm leveling her while I'm doing this. I guess we could level her while we're like K-driving and whatnot, but then I have to throw mods on? I don't know. Well, yeah, that's true. It's not... Yeah, DMC I didn't mean... I know I've got it set up on my old overlay. I've got it set up 100% correctly, but when I'm live, I can't go back and double check how I had that set up. I should have done that beforehand, and I completely forgot. I was going to do it today, but then I ended up working an extra, like, 1.5, 2 hours, and just needed to step away from the computer for a little bit. We've got some nice stuff here. These are all free items thanks to being a Warframe creator. 12-year anniversary glyph. Nice. No, any of the arcanes they give you, it's just rank 1. It's like here, you can try it out, you can see it, but if you want to fully upgrade it, you've got to farm the rest. So they are all just very much. All right. Holy crap. Let's see. It's been so long. Squad, here we go. space, you're going to be right there. Invite. Did it send the invite? It's like not doing anything. There you go. Join squad. Okay. All right. So I am running, it's going to be, when we checked a few minutes ago, it was like 42 minutes until night on Plains of Eidolon. So I'm probably going to be heading to Orb Valis to get the Valis Spelunker and also work on the K drive. So we've got room for 2 more if anyone else wants. Not going to do Steel Path. It is literally just achievement hunting. So it's just go in, make it easy. We're going to be trying to find every single cave, which, yes, there are maps. I'll probably break down and open it up because this is one of those things where it's just like check a box. It's not something that gives a sense of achievement, but it is something that Steam says, hey, you did this. So if we have a couple more people who want to do that, we'll just head over to Orb Valis right now and you can let us know. Well, we'll head over to Fortuna anyway. Hold on, I'm not on... We were on Steel Path. Aha, I caught that. Ooh, 69, let's go. French, hello! Stu, once they listed the tracks despite the VOD not being public for you. Wow. Yeah, they will do that. I think what I'll do, and if anyone sticks around to the end of the stream, if you could help me remember, that'd be cool. It's not on you, this is on me. I think what I'll do is the moment I log off, I will check the VOD to see if I did it right, and if I did not do it right, I will delete this VOD. So I apologize in advance to anyone who won't see this if it's deleted, but that's why. If I don't leave it out there long enough, they can't check to see if I actually did play music. I shouldn't have. Hey, French. Yes, it has been a minute on Warframe. We are, in honor of Tennocon, we are trying to hit the last 4 achievements that I need for 100%. All right. Let's go. Dr. Evil, welcome, welcome. Okay. Yes, if you're on my friends list, yeah, I've got it open. You can just hop in. You don't need to let me know. You can just be like, hey. My day just got a whole lot better because you're not making me do something. You lazy bastard. Yes, absolutely. Appreciate the lurk, Shruma Stew. If you need, like, certainly appreciate the raids. If you need to go take care of anything, please do. Please do. I will be here for a while. You caught me right when I was starting, so please take care of what you need to. Katie, click those follows. It is the Frost Lady.
I know, it's like a get
awesome.
around or something,
Long
right?
time friend. Also a Frost
I heard
enjoyer.
it. Phrasing.
Always with the phrasing. There's the door. All right, let's do it. Okay, do either of you have the map for the caves up? Or do I need to pull it up? If one of you had it up, that'd be sweet. But if not, you know, totally cool. Pixel Streamer, did you just Minecraft me? Nemo, how dare. All right, does one of you want to pull it up? Or do you want me to? You did. You knew what you were doing. You were like, you know what? We can see him a little too clearly. Let's 8-bit his ass. Why do we always blame you? Because Zenith's not around, otherwise we'd blame Zenith. We literally have a command that's ! blame Zenith. Look, man. Is this a new game? Never seen it before yet. Hey, Barky, how you doing? Your eyesight sucks, so you gotta share with everyone else. Fair. Me do it? You forgot it was a thing. Yeah, they've got these mapped out. All right. So here we go. More Vallis Caves. Map of the caves. This might be it. Come on. Actually load. All right. So it would be most efficient to fly there clearly. Oh, well, you're there. Damn it. You can tell it's been a minute since I've been on this. Did you just fly over there? You're not doing the K drive too while you're doing this, you too. So lame. Till Dinos he smells for you. I absolutely will. I absolutely will, sir. I'm sorry we'll be missing you. I thought I was hoping to see you there. All right, yeah, the marker disappeared. Is it over by Dr. Evil? Where'd the one go? Where'd the one you two were on go? Could you mark that one again? Because it disappeared. I've forgotten what I set to change to my pistol. Okay. Is it where Dr. Evil is? You two are killing me here. Are you just flying around instead of actually doing the K-Drive thing too? Nope, space is on a K-Drive. Okay. Bit rusty, you think? It has been so many months since I've done it. All right. Dr. Evil's right here. So you're not at it. I know, it'd be... Or if they mark the ones you did do, be like, you've been here before. That wasn't it? Could have been for me. But I don't know where it started. Up here, maybe? No, that's not it. Wait, waypoint! It's been waypointed 1,300 meters away. Hold on. That had disappeared, and now it's suddenly... That's a rock, chat. We ran into a rock. Sir, please stop shooting at me. It's rude. Remember when I first started playing Well, and they were carrying me more than I wanted them to, because I remember when I was brand new, there was the boss fight was very easy, but for me, it's like, for the level I was at, it wouldn't have been that easy, but everyone who, oh, I found one. I don't know if you all have it. How do I mark, let's see, how do I waypoint again? Let me figure out how to waypoint, and I'll mark this. Options, keybinds, waypoint, waypoint, waypoint. Where do I have my waypoint set as? That should be, shouldn't it be here? I'm so confused. No, G is something else for me. Should be something else. Context action, yeah. Place marker, Z, there it is. All right, that's the entrance to another one. I lost waypoint 2. Motherfucker. Should be over by you, right? Naturally, that was one I'd already been to. Random task. Someone's pet is random task. Nice. Yeah, because I placed that, I lost your waypoint. I'm trying, Barky. I'm trying. Welcome back, Pop-Tart. Almost there. Come on, be a new one. I don't even know how many of these I actually have already visited. Okay, up to 23. That puts me at 23. That was a new one. Number 3. Nice. Okay, there's that. All right, we're close to another cave. Somewhere. Hi, here we go. Found another cave. It's not a new one for me, but I did find another cave. Do you need my other marker or not? Zenith. There's someone I haven't seen in forever. How you doing, sir? Hello, hello. You tore like 3 muscles, so that's what Ray was talking about. Okay, I am sorry to hear that. That's awful. Yeah, Pete is the name. Hopefully they've got you on light duty at work. You don't really lift anything? Okay, so no change at work, just wherever you gotta go, you go there a little slower, huh? And another one, that's nothing. This is so frustrating. It's like, which ones do I actually flip and need, you know? Full kegs. Oh, you work at a brewery? Ooh, be careful. That is... Yeah, that's very strenuous. So clearly you work at a brewery or a restaurant, so be very careful. 120 hours these 2 weeks. Holy crap. 60 hours a week. That's a lot. Please tell me that was a pretty paycheck. Hmm. Damn it. I was watching the map and not what was in front of me. How many bounties there are, very few bringing to caves. I know, right? So few do. Not a new one, boo. I gotta start looking at what's in front of me and not just the map. I gotta start doing that. Nope. Not new. How are there 30 little... There are 30 here in Orvalis. By the way, chat, if anyone could let us know when it's getting close to night on Plains of Eidolon, that'd be great. My understanding of the achievement is literally you go and you just make sure you're there right before nightfall. You stay throughout the whole time without dying. My understanding could be off, but I think that's how it works. 17 minutes. Okay. It literally says there is a... that I'm basically on top of an entrance. What? Okay. Hi. Yes, throw things at me. Throw things at me. Ooh, woo. None of the active races were a missing one. Yeah, I'm missing 7 now. I am missing 7. Hey, I know that guy. I know that hard object. We've run into that before. Out of 22, I'm showing there are 30. My thing said 23 out of 30. What do you mean 21 out of 22? Oh, you're doing races. Gotcha. So similar but different. Okay. Yeah, they rotate. So if you do every single one here, you gotta keep an eye out for ones that are different. That one was kind of irritating because they rotate. I didn't realize that you were specifically doing races. I know you said you did a race. In my head, I assumed it was because it went through a tunnel. Yeah, clearly what I've done out here has not taken me to every tunnel naturally. Which, I mean, whatever, but also kind of annoying. That seems like something that totally the game could give you organically over time if you do it enough, and it's just like, nah. $13 minutes. All right. Maybe we'll give this another 8 minutes. We can always come back to this. But since the night cycle is, you know, very time locked, I feel like that's a good one to focus on. How many bounties have you done on Valis? It can be a lot with all the RNG drops. I've done quite a few on Valis. The problem is I've mostly focused based on the reward and what I was looking for at the time. So it's not like... Yeah, so we wouldn't have been... Yeah, probably wouldn't have been necessarily focusing on ones that could have gotten me there. Whoa, where'd it go? I literally don't know where it went. Yeah, why is it back here? That makes no sense. Could have just resummoned it, but I was adamant it had to be around there. Yeah, we're doing all right. Still got a little time. You're there. I feel like there's one around here, but if I know there's one around here, I've been in it, right? Like, legitimately, if I'm aware of it, I have to have been in it. There's an entrance around here. Not new. Not new. Arg! Myth, hello, how you doing? What are lies? What are lies and untruths? Alright, that one been in. Means these are probably entrances related to it. Yeah, why not? That feels like it should be an entrance, but it's just messing with me. It's messing with me, chat. Who am I and what happened to Condom? It's me. It me, Condoma. How you doing? He's playing Warframe. He's trying to 100% his Steam achievements before Tennocon. And he's also showing A, how rusty he is, and B, how little he used K-Drive before because he keeps running into crap and going flying off. All right, we're getting... Yeah, we got a few more minutes, but it's just... maybe this one over here? We'll head towards this one. We're probably going to have to revisit these caves in a more organized fashion after the night cycle on Plains of Eidolon. Would be my suspicion. All right, we're about to follow down a cave face. That is not a new one. Oh yeah, the cycle's aligned, isn't it? And there's the Condoma clip. Yes, yes it is. So Dr. Evil doesn't have what he wants, what he's looking for. How, did you get any new ones, Space? Tell me you got a new one at least. 6 minutes? Yeah. Do we want to just head over there, make sure we don't miss it? You got a few, really? All right. How do I teleport again? I know there's a way. Ah, there it is. Thank you. You're right. The map. Yes, hold him. I knew there was a way. Use the map, yes. But just saying that, I'm like, I can pull up the map. I can't click on anything. I knew there was a way. Dr. Evil not joining us for the next one. We'll be back to that one. So, if I remember right, for you, Dr. Evil, those races reset every 24 hours at their normal daily reset, right? Gotta leave. Well, nice playing with you. It's been a minute. All right, we're gonna leave Fortuna. So if anyone needs... Oh, I know I have to, yes. So if anyone needs By the Dawn's Early Light, we're about to do that. Hit me up. You have a single race left and you still haven't had it pop up? That is rough. That is really rough. By the Dawn's Early Light, survive a night on the plains of Eidolon. Yes, the Steam achievement. So, I haven't actually looked it up, but my assumption is as long as I'm there a little before night starts and I stay until day without dying, that's the achievement, right? I believe that's it. Pop-Tart, you need it? There you go. Yeah, can't die. I thought I said that. Maybe I forgot to say that, but yeah. As long as I survive the night and don't die, that should be the achievement. Could I have easily teleported there with fast travel? Yes. I don't care. Here it is. So yeah, not worried about any Eidolon hunting. We're just gonna, you know, do it. The only times I've really done this was way back when I was into Eidolon hunting. Like the only times I've spent the night out on the plains. So it's like you go, you kill what you can, come back in, rinse and repeat. So I've never actually gone for this achievement. Trying to remember where you can see those achievements in game. Because in the game, it'll actually track how many meters you've been on a K drive. Oh, hey, there we go. 400,000. We are 40% of the way there. Menu challenges. It was under there? Okay. I was like, that doesn't seem like where I've seen it before, but I could be wrong. Profile challenges? Yep. All right. Yeah, profile challenges sounds like where I saw it before. But it did just pop up for me because I crossed the 400K mark, so that was literally what I was going to go there for. Oh, hey, I found a thumper. Katie would be proud. Whenever I needed those for like Nightwave Challenge or something, it was always like, hey, Katie, where are you? I need your thumper sniffing abilities, because she could just immediately find it. It felt like every time when she came onto the plains. So this chat is essentially going to be 45 minutes of dicking around on a K drive, trying not to get murdered. Both work, huh? Holy. The fuck did I just run into, chat? The collision detection is a bit suspect right here. I'm just saying. My mission is to survive the entire night without dying. What do? I start going to all the places Eidolons spawn. Yeah, French, that's the idea. That's why I was saying I'm just going to be scooting around on my little K drive while this happens. Damn it. Every single time. Faceplant. Oh, I hear it. I see Terry! I see Terry! Dr. Evil's like, yeah, what the hell? I'll join. Hit the... Wait, I don't have space? Oh, you already have this one. Got it. You dropped out. Dr. Evil came back. I was like, wait a minute, why do we only have 3? Because you dropped out and Dr. Evil came back. Okay. Well, hey. If you want to try to solo an Eidolon for it, go for it. Pop-Tart and I are just gonna 2-for-1 this. As I nose plant again. Holy crap. It's Terry! It's been so long since I've seen you, bud. How you been? Slow as ever, I see. Angry little guy there. It's been so long since I've done Eidolon hunting. I would be absolutely horrendous at it at the moment. At least we know where he is, so we can avoid him, chat. Harry the Platypus. I believe you're thinking of Perry. Which is really weird for me to know that, considering I have never seen the show. Never seen the show, but I know that. I'm right. And I was actually weirdly thinking about that today because Google fed me a news article about Jessica Biel for some reason. And that's when I learned that one of her and Justin's sons is named Phineas. I forget the other one, like Silas or something. And I'm like, really? Phineas? Really? Terry could net a few plat too? Well, that's probably why Dr. Evil's taking him out. Meanwhile, Pop-Tart and I are just like, don't die, build up K-Drive. That's it. I honestly thought I was going to go under. I really did. And then as soon as I hit it, I was like, you know, that makes more sense, actually. Well, Pop-Tart's actually over there helping. All right, all right. Wait, I'm sorry, what the hell are these? I don't remember seeing them. I guess they're, I can trank those, right? You are closing on victory. Neighbors across the street have a kid with that name? You're probably right. And let's be honest, I'm super judgmental with kids' names. Like, when was the last time you've heard me say, hey, that's a cool kid's name? I feel like so many people our age are just going with the weirdest freaking names. And granted, Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake are a little bit older, but not that much. But no, I actually forgot that. I 100... Ah. You want me to pick that up and put that in the thing for you? Is that what we're doing here? At least I haven't seen anyone do Ferb. No desire to do the others? Okay. I don't see anything I missed around here. Got to him solo but got wrecked? Gotcha. Gotcha. Raxia is decent for Eidolon. Status immunity and bonus damage in spider form. Add Smite Infusion would be great. Potential there. Yeah. Wonder if anyone's done her for solo. Definitely sounds like there's potential. Alright, here we go. No, I had literally forgotten. Oh, that must be the younger one, right? I think that's the younger one. Because the older kid is Henry, right? Yeah, I forgot, because I don't think the younger one has ever actually spoken to me. So no, I honestly had completely forgotten. You don't have the K drive on? Are you kidding? Oh, did you already get that achievement then? Only knew because we watched the dog and the names are on the table. Yeah, so it's the younger one and is he never spoke. Okay. Gotcha. You're right, the names were on the table. So yeah, you don't actually know it was Phineas. It could just be Finn. I feel like Finn is Irish. It could just be Finn. Not near Gear Wheel? Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. That is unfortunate. Oh, the full name. Okay, so it is. I got it, got it. You're right. I remember that now, yes. It was definitely to help him with spelling. Poor kids with a bunch of letters in their names. Having to learn all that. Let's see. So night cycle is usually about 45 or 50 minutes, right? I want to say 50. If I remember right, it's about 50, not 45. Which means we should have about 39 more minutes. That's all we've been here for? That's it? 38 minutes? Oh, hey, I mathed it out correctly. I mathed it out correctly. But that means we have not been here that long. Son of a... And I can't even challenge Pop-Tart to a race because Pop-Tart has no K-Drive. So there's that. Get out. Pop-Tart could go on Arcwing, but then, you know, those are already faster and basically just all around superior to K-Drive. So at this point, I should be able to tell you where every rock on the map is, because I have been finding it with my face. All right, so let's see. In terms of Warframe achievements, we've got these 4 Steam achievements left. We've got Content Creator. We've got our glyph in the game. So that just leaves the Steam trading cards and 100%ing that, right? So if we do all that, is that considered like 1000%ing Warframe? I knew that was going to happen. I knew I did that late. A nose planker? Okay. I'm honestly curious what the design conversations around K-Drive were. Just wondering if it was a group of devs sitting there going, y'all remember Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? Wasn't that a great game? Yeah, I missed that. I'd like to play that again. We could do that, you know? Like, it just feels like it had to have been somewhere along those lines. And take yours, farm all the mats for all the primes. You have the last 16 to do. Holy crap. Yeah, that's going to take some time. K-Drive was a neat concept, but the execution didn't really pan out. Yeah. Arcwing is just so superior. It's like, why do this unless you're doing something that specifically requires it? Like one of the achievements, you know, the races, trying to collect all the K-Drives, trying to get the 1,000,000 meters. You know, why do it unless you're doing that? I'm afraid to look here. 23 out of 30. This was not showing on Steam. This was not showing as still missing on Steam. I'm so confused. Why is it saying I don't have it here? These must be not Steam achievements then. Because it's just these 4 I'm missing on Steam. That was only 12K, like 11K, 12K meters that we've... Holy crap. I'm not going to get the K-Drive one tonight. If that's really all I've added on since we've been here, I'm not going to get the K-Drive one. That one's just a test of pure will. Hey, Athlov, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. $476K, yeah. I'm kind of sad. It's like, okay, what am I gonna do? Like, we're not gonna get it tonight, so do people really want to see me log on another day to do nothing but just chat and hang out on a K-Drive? Trying to get that.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yes, do it, Kek W. Omega Magneto, thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing well. What did I hit that sent me ragged up? Oh. That'd do it. Edge of the map. That'd do it. Good, Omega. How about you? We are doing all right. Just chilling, trying to 100% Warframe before Tennocon, but now that I'm realizing exactly how far the 1,000,000 meters on a K-Drive challenge is, I don't think that's happening today, and that's really sad. It would help if I'd stop hitting rocks, though. I know that would really help. Hate your job, but you're managing? I'm sorry to hear that. I assume you're looking for a new one? Glad you're well, Omega. Oh yeah, if you fly in the sky and then switch to K-Drive in the sky, it goes faster? Yes, yeah. Wasn't that part of the trick to the really long jump challenge? There's some like really long jump achievement you've got to get. And I think doing that was part of the trick to doing it. I gotta stop flipping. I just need to drive around. Every time I do that, it slows me down. We're not gonna get the meters without it. You don't know you did that one the hard way? I mean, is there an easy way? I don't think there's an easy way. And we screwed that one up. We've still got some time here. It feels like, yeah, this is just a test of pure endurance. Arcwing is strictly better. But it's like, no, we gotta make people put this. We coded it in. We gotta make people do this. 1,000,000 meters is the only one you don't have. Yeah, it's one of 4 that Steam says I don't have, but weirdly in-game it says I don't have 6. And I thought the in-game, those achievements meshed with Steam, but apparently not. That actually makes me want to double check right now. I mean, I did it last night. Hold on. Yeah, Steam literally says I'm only missing 4. I have 189 and I'm missing 4. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've never had a job I love, but I'm definitely fine where I am. I've got a good boss, which really helps. Solid team. And mostly, well, there are people who depend on me to do certain things at certain times. I tend to get to do things on my own, at my own pace. Some days are worse than others. Some days I've got more on my plate, but you know what? I get to work remotely. My boss is decent, and I'm mostly independent. Those are all nice boxes for me. Better than previous ones, yes, for sure. I didn't run him over? Really? That seems weird. Like, if there were actually physics here, that should have killed him. Worst job you've ever had? Ooh. Yeah. There are definitely gradients. If that's the case, I know that's the kind of thing where you come home feeling drained and hating everything, but it is really worth the effort to try to find something else while you're working there. It's weird. People are more likely to hire you when you're currently employed than when you're unemployed. It's a weird perspective thing, but when you're unemployed, it makes it look like there's something wrong with you. In their eyes. Doesn't mean it's true, but it's the impression that they seem to latch on to, because it definitely worked against me during my job hunt. People said years after we realized the point where you started hating your job was when they scheduled daily scrum meetings at 10 a.m. They go way too long. Yeah. Yeah, my last one had like daily, it was an in-office job, had daily team meetings, and I'm like, what is the point? We don't have something to talk about. Like, yeah, daily scrum. It's scheduled for 15 minutes, but I'm sitting here going, we do not have something to talk about every day for 15 minutes. We literally don't have topics to cover. Why are we doing this? I'd rather just do my job and get these 15 to 30 minutes back, because even when we have nothing to talk about, like you said, it inevitably goes over. Yeah, your job definitely lets you do the things that you like outside of it. Yep. Oh, hey, found the edge of the map again. That is so, like, hidden when you're coming at it at full speed. You only see it at the bottom. There's no warning. You're coming at this full speed and it's like, oh shit, wall. Yeah, I'm hoping to be in that position before I'm 50, but we'll see. Oh, actually, on that topic, um, Has anyone tried to do any independent language learning? And if so, what program did you use that and like what did you like about it? Because we can get me Italian citizenship. We're basically on the path to getting me Italian residency just because my wife is a dual citizen, and due to the length of time we've been married, like we can get me residency. And because of that, all I have to do is pass a language proficiency test at like a B minus, so you know, not fluent but kind of conversational. I've tried Pimsleur, and while it's pretty decent, I like to visualize the words because somehow when I can actually see the word in my head, it helps me. It's just a weird quirk. And Pimsleur is only verbal. There's like no written aspect. So I was cruising along and then I just got to one lesson that was tripping me up. And after like redoing it twice, I'm like, I'm kind of stuck. I was doing well and now it's not sticking. Like, what the hell? So anyone have anything? Invertible is good. I have heard pretty good things about that too. Might have to look at that. If this job isn't worth how you're getting paid, they weren't upfront with how much you would be doing. Constantly overburdened. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate that. I'm going to be very careful about promotions where I am. I've decided I don't want to move to anything that's going to push me to salaried. I want to stay hourly because that helps me with my work-life balance. Like I was talking about, I worked like a 9-10 hour day today, but my normal work week is 37 and a half hours. And we just have carte blanche. If we need to, we can do the 2.5 hours overtime per week up to 40 if we want. If we feel we need to for our workload. And I was just like, this was my Friday. I'm off Thursday and Friday because I'm going to Tennocon. Like, this was my last day of work. There was something I wanted to get out that other people could be working on while I'm on vacation. And that way it's ready for me when I get back. So I was like, this just makes sense. I'll work a little extra, get that done, and then it's on to the next person's plate. Immersion is best. You're useless with spoken languages. You tried French many times and barely a 4-year-old level. Yeah. Yeah, my brother-in-law, his fiance, she and her family speak Spanish. So he's been doing Duolingo for Spanish, but I know, like for language learning, that one's a lot more basic. Like it's not what I'm going to need or appreciate. I know that. Yeah, that's true. I'll have to check out Babbel. Like I could potentially give Pimsleur another go, but I know the way my mind works. Like there are times where picturing the word helps. And if I've never seen the word written, that's not happening. It's a really weird thing to say because I know some words you just do not pronounce them close to how they're written, but it still helps me. I don't know, that visual aspect makes a difference. And also, I mean, yeah. Day in 20 minutes? Yeah, we're getting there. Holy crap, we're stuck. We're stuck in the corner. Wait, where'd it go? I lost it? Bastard. Alright. Resummon. Oh, you're Googling it right now? Babel Prose. Structured lessons focuses on grammar and practical conversation skills. Offers live classes, Babel Live, and is considered more comprehensive than Duolingo. Cons requires a subscription, may not be as... Okay, again, I'm not even considering Duolingo. Like, out of the ones I'm aware of, it's like Babel or Pimsleur. Duolingo is just, I know someone who's using it, but I know it's not going to do what I need it to do. Best for learners who prefer a structured approach, want to focus on grammar and conversation, and are willing to pay for a subscription. Oh yeah, Rosetta Stone. I don't know much about that one. I know that one's also pretty highly regarded. Let's see. Myth says, regardless of what you use, it's best to consume media, TV shows, movies, etc. in that language. And another must be possibly talking with native speakers. Harder to find on your free time. Well, the thing is, my wife speaks it, she knows Italian, but as far as speaking it, she's more comfortable when she's immersed. After she hears other native speakers for a bit, she starts being able to slip back into it. So it'd be good for both of us. Like, I have someone in the household who speaks Italian, and I guarantee my mother-in-law would not have a problem just chatting a bit, helping me with that too. All right, so Rosetta Stone Pros. Immersive lessons focuses on natural language acquisition, speech recognition technology, generally considered good for beginners. Cons can be more expensive than other options, may not be as suitable, may not be suitable for advanced learners or those who prefer a more traditional textbook approach. I don't need a textbook approach. I did textbook with French. I did not like a textbook approach. So that's certainly not something I'm worried about. Dr. Evil, holy crap. I mean, have you been around Italians? As long as I do a lot of hand gestures, I'm pretty close. I'm like halfway there. And I have to talk, I also have to talk loudly. If I talk at least twice my normal volume without shouting, just twice my normal volume in a calm manner, and use my hands a lot, then I'm like halfway there. Motivation is a key factor, yeah. Ah. Rude, Dr. Evil. You're not wrong, but rude. So rude. Holy crap, I'm just finding everything to run into. I was missing it when I was reading chat there, and now that I'm actually watching what I'm doing, I'm hitting every single thing. So the key, chat, is to look away when you're on a K drive. Don't look at the screen, just look away. I swear, if I'm wrong, if there's something else we need to do, and the achievement isn't that straightforward and I don't get it at the end of this night cycle, I'm going to be very upset, chat. Wife Serbian, you probably know 20 assorted words. So what? You wanna learn Serbian while I learn Italian? I assume the answer is no, but I'm throwing it out there. Study buddies. Just funny because we wouldn't actually be able to speak with each other. Hold each other accountable. Yeah, your brother did talk about doing that. I need to actually figure out what I want to do to get started on that and then take him up on that. Because otherwise I'm probably going to fall off like I did with Pimsleur. Although that was just like, what the hell? I just hit this one that could not, it was not sticking. French you can see use for, Serbian, yeah, in your area French makes sense. But yeah, how often would you use Serbian? Is there is there like a little Serbia in your city at all or anything like that? And just an area with a bunch of Serbian speakers, Serbian culture? A little of everything. There's a little of everything within 50 kilometers. That's true. Yeah, where I am, Spanish would make more sense, but with my family, Italian is the one that overall makes sense. Like geographically, Spanish would do more for me, but just with my family and my situation, Italian actually ends up doing more for me. Won't be able to find a ton of Italian speakers locally, but there are some. I know there are some because we met some restaurant owners who are from they are from there or they have family from there, so they speak. Hey, I know Ciao as well. But I know it if I know Italian Ciao, does that count? Good and bye. That's your level. Wait, Ciao is Serbian? Seriously? Oh, Latin languages. All those similarities. It's actually funny because when my brother-in-law's fiance went to Italy with us, like she couldn't quite speak with the family there, but she understood a good chunk of what they said because of all the similarities between Spanish and Italian. Pardon me. So that was an interesting dynamic. It was mostly me and my brother-in-law who didn't understand the Italian conversations. She actually had it. I'm confused. Why is mango capitalized? Why does our library give out fruit? I'm very confused. Why is our library giving out fruit? Yeah, you lost me with that one. Everything about that sentence made no sense to me. There's Chow and there's Chow. Second is Serbian. No, that's also Italian. And it also means bye. Wait, Mango is a language learning program. I have never heard of that one. Huh. Alright, what do we know about that one? I like free. Although if I'm going to put the time in, I want to make sure it works for me, but I like free. 10 minutes? We're almost there. We are almost there. We got this. 10 more minutes of not dying, but constantly crashing into things. Someone says it gives you explanatory in-depth grammar and cultural notes. In each exercise, you're presented with a sentence. Then you learn each individual word of the sentence. Find this way of learning to be quite more useful as you can memorize what each word means. So I get to see it, so I get a visual aspect. I mean, for free, it's worth a try because it sounds like it covers a few of the things I think would be useful for me in learning it. So yeah, all right. I will check that out. Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever going to hit this 1,000,000 meters. I've only gained 20K. Holy crap. This takes forever. Huh. Myth just laughs. Yep, it does. Zenith says you gave up on that achievement. Oh, man. I feel like this is one that I'm going to be working on my laptop, on the couch, while we're watching something on TV, like on Netflix or something. And I'm just doing this absently. And not even paying attention to it while I'm watching something else. Oh, this achievement is miserable. This achievement is miserable. It's your only one left? You said, fuck it, you ain't doing it. It's gonna be my last one. I can already feel it. Last Steam achievement, anyway. Apparently, in-game achievements are different. But... Yep, that's a tree. Type of achievement that makes people want to do AFK macros. It 100% is. I do not encourage them, but for doing something like this, I understand the motivation. Again, I don't encourage them. As a matter of fact, I know macros will get you banned, so don't do it. But personally, if that's what gets you banned from the game, doing a macro for this achievement, I'm not going to judge you. You'll still be banned, and I have no say in reversing that. But I personally won't judge you. Don't do it. 100% not worth it either way. I am so close on Steam. It's kind of, it's like I am gripped by sunk cost fallacy at this point. I'm so close to all my Steam achievements. And this one, we're close to 45% of the way done. 45% is almost half, and half is almost done, right? That's how math works. You just continually round until it works out the way you want it to. One K drive race, think the other one is ride 20 Velocipods. That's 0 out of 20. So that's the weird thing. I have that completed on Steam, but in-game, it says I'm 2 out of 20. That is not outstanding for me on Steam. $626. Nice. That would bug you so much? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I was looking at it and I'm like, I only have 4 left. Why don't I finish them? Why don't I just finish them? Honestly, I was going to be doing this Monday too, which apparently still would not have been enough time for this particular achievement, but I was going to do it Monday. And then I just had no sleep Sunday night and a bunch of crap fall on my plate at work on Monday. And I'm like, yeah, I just have no capacity to get on Twitch and be like interactive and entertaining. Like I would be a zombie. So we called it off. Whoa, man down. I'm not looking for that. Glitched, you can't get it maxed out. I think my mode app is glitched like that too. Support may be able to help you if it's important to you. And by that I mean Warframe support. Plan to put laptop on low res, get on board in the middle of Fortuna Lake, put elastic on a controller to run in circles and go do something else. That is the kind of macro-esque, but not actually a macro thing that is just crazy enough to work. Like, you aren't actually doing anything wrong. Wait, am I outside the map? Did I find a hole in the map? I found a hole at the edge of the map. I was outside the edge of the map. I really hope that does not screw up this achievement. If I do not get it because of that, I am going to be livid. If that somehow screws up my achievement, I am going to be so pissed. I really hope I'm okay. I really hope so. You hope it does. Screw you, Zenith. Screw you. From a programming perspective, it won't. I hope you're right. I mean, I know you have way more knowledge of that area than me, but you're probably right. It should. I'm on the same map. I haven't technically left the map, so you're probably right. It probably won't. But as a player who's done like 10 minutes of programming / coding in my life, all right, maybe 30 minutes, I have like no knowledge of that stuff and what can screw what up. So I see something like that happen, I'm like, oh, please don't tell me I just screwed myself on accident. Kind of crazy how easy it was to find a hole in the map. Yeah, not only did I accidentally find it in the first place, then I managed to go and find a way back through. Although I guess that was the only place I tried to go through. I wonder if they have it set up so if you do end up outside of the edge of the map, you can just walk back in. Like, I wonder if there's not a barrier on that side and you just go through and you're back. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a one-way wall. Because I didn't try anywhere else. Yeah, a one-way wall would be a really smart way to code that. Like, oops, you found something you weren't supposed to. Easy way to fix it. 1 minute. All right. All right, chat. Are we going to get it? I haven't died. I've just fallen off this thing a lot. A lot. No, it's just a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. All right. Day 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got it. We got it, chat. All right. It really is as straightforward as it reads. I like that. I like how straightforward that is. Literally hang out here from the moment it turns night until it goes day and don't die. That's it. I appreciate it when there's not some other little trick to it. Bam. Let's go. We got it. All right, so we should be down to 3 left. I mean, we are, because we just got it. Yep, and it updated on my Steam as well. So we've got the Railjack, Valus Spelunker, and million meters on a K drive left. All right, so I don't think I can do the Railjack in a squad. Do we want to try to get the Valus Spelunker? And I'm still going to do it on a K drive because I'm a stubborn motherfucker. And I want to make progress towards that too. But I've got the map up, can do that, and then probably will do the Railjack because that one should also be pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think if I hadn't been doing as many tricks and had also been more careful about like not running into things, what I probably need to do is what Athlov was talking about. Try to, get a good speed going on the Arcwing and then like swap from that to K drive. That should cover some more distance faster. There's probably a trick to it. I'm sure if I Google it, there's going to be like, hey, this is how you cover it real fast. You only did Railjack to the point of being able to do liches. Yeah, I'm missing the achievement for assembling a Railjack though, because I was just gifted a Railjack, and it marked the quest complete in game for me, but it didn't give me the achievement because I didn't collect and assemble a Railjack. So falling out of the sky into the lowest part of the map you could find. Okay. Maybe speed Grundle on a K drive.
Skill issue.
Bella, long time no see. How you doing? Hello, hello. Definitely a skill issue. Definitely a skill issue. But we got another Steam achievement. So we have 3 left. Actually, let's update the stream title. Oh, it's reset. They might actually have the race you need, Dr. Evil. Oh, you know what? I forgot to... Let's do this. There we go. Let's also update that. And yeah, let's got to tell people I have a glyph and I'm a creator. There we go. Title's updated. Actually, maybe just a different frame that can jump in the air very fast. You have the Spelunker achievement, so you have K-Drive and Lich remaining. Those are going to be awful. You want to do the K-Drive one while I'm working on Spelunker? The Lich one you have to intentionally do. If I remember right, when I figured it out, it's like, as long as you are paying attention, you should not ever get a level 5 Lich. You have to basically not be paying attention or intentionally do it. Yeah, Bella, we were talking about things, maybe a way to get the million meters on a K-Drive achievement faster, like ways to gain a lot of speed and then get on it so you cover a lot of distance really quickly, because it was taking forever. I may defer to Google on that one. See what's worked for other people. I don't think the Switch teleport is... You can't use that on a K-Drive, though. Got that one when you did 3 sisters in the same day. You were very tired yet. Someone could use it on you. Oh, you're okay. I didn't think about that. That would actually be funny. I'm curious if it works. Yeah. Now I see what you mean. Yeah. It didn't even occur to me. It meant, yeah. Use it on you. That's interesting. I don't think it will, but it's an interesting thought. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibility. And it's definitely worth trying. That's true. Movement ability subsumed on Irelie. Yeah, I would assume, like, if I was coding it, I feel like having it actually move you would create more issues than I'd want to have to solve down the road. Like, if it's just, I'm sure there's a way to code it where it's like, you have object A, object B, in location, object A is in location X, object B is in location Y. Activate this, suddenly object B is in location X and object A is in location Y simultaneously. Like, I'd assume that's how it's coded and there's no movement. Because otherwise, if you're actually moving things, like, I feel like that could potentially create so many unintended issues. Depends on how it's tracked, yeah. That's true. It's not that part that I described, it's how it's tracked, yeah. There's a chance. Yeah, I mean, it's worth trying. It's definitely worth trying. Yeah, my assumption would be that it's based on axis position. Your LEK drive in space. Ooh, we should probably be doing it on your LE. I do not have your LE Prime. I missed her release, but could be polling per time interval between previous position and current position, in which case teleport may work. Yeah. Yeah, it does really depend on how they track it. Raxia and Temple. I do like that it's like, hey, dummy, you have 2 new frames right here. You want to test something out? I appreciate that. That's a nice touch. Yeah. Merlina can only customize the appearance. I know there are some people who knew way more about Ureli than me, but I thought from playing her before that there weren't any Ureli mods that could affect her on Merlina, at least speed-wise. Because Merlina's, although you can't mod Merlina, it feels like a fully modded K-Drive. Like, it's not a basic K-Drive, it is an upgraded modded K-Drive. I don't know what the mods are that they have on it in the background, but it is not a basic K-Drive. Movement isn't movement, it's tiny relocations. As a non-programmer, I never thought about that, but that makes sense. The actual movement we see is more about the animation. But yeah, the way it's reporting to the servers, it is going to be a series of tiny relocations, and it just shows to you as movement via animations. Huh. We're starting to get into the territory where I'm not sure I want to know how the meat is made. The client side, yeah. Yeah. It happens client side and then reports to the server. Do you actually move in the game, or is the map moving beneath you? See, now we're starting to get in to how the Planet Express ship is and how the engine works for that. Planet Express ship never moved. It just moved the entire universe around it. UE2 Act 2. Tiny adjustments to fix frames. Be easy to test. All right, tell me how. I'm down to test. I mean, the Loki, yeah, the switch teleportation thing would be easy to test. Anyone want to come along and be on Loki? Bella says, I want to know how the meat is made. I'm fascinated by how they coded such a complex game. Check the counter, have someone teleport. Yeah, okay, that's what you're talking about testing. Like, yeah, that part is easy. I agree. Do we have anyone who wants to test it? Always instance 69. All right, who wants to figure out how the meat is made here? Does your K drive get speed buffed by Volt? Also a good question. And then if your Relly's does, would anyone else's K drive, or would it only work on your Relly's because technically an ability? That opens up more questions, yeah. No range shards. I'm sure that's by design, honestly. I don't think that's weird. I think that is to avoid breaking the game and clearing entire maps from the starting point. Or if not entire maps, half the maps. Like, imagine being on a defense objective, sitting on the target, and every time a wave spawns, you're just like, press an ability, they all die. I'm sure it's to avoid crap like that. Yeah, there are things that I've looked at where it's like, I wish there was a shard for this, but I get why there's not, and it's irritating. Like, I didn't want to use it in a way that was stupid broken. I just wanted to have fun with it. But it's not there because there are ways to use it that are stupid broken. Well, right now, we're doing the Loki switch teleport test. We aren't doing a Volt test at the moment. We're doing the Loki test. Let Araxia's range get insane. Yeah, there are a few frames that have some crazy range. Like, the right mods can just modify it to extremes. What, you don't like my clam skin? Shush, Fiery. Why not a high key test? Because I like my keys low, alright? Just like I like my cracker songs. Max range says 210 meters. Okay, so first, We're gonna check my 440, 559. Okay. All right, we're on it. 440, 559 is my starting. Ready when you are. Oh yeah, Saren literally, it just goes forever. Myth did emote only chat. It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes, but in the meantime, go ahead and toss some cool emotes you've got in there. It'll be just 2 minutes. It'll fix itself. Target obstructed. So literally doesn't work if you're on a K drive. Interesting. So that reads to me, the way they track it, it would work. So this is their way of not letting you do it. That's my interpretation. They disabled it. Yeah. They would only disable it if it was going to work, in my opinion. Otherwise, why bother disabling it? Try just a K drive instead of her ability? Alright. What are you doing all the way over here? I'm so confused. Alright, I forget. How do you get off this thing? I honestly forget how to just get off of it. Streamer, why don't you just run into something like you have been? On it, chat! For science! Melee. There you go. Melee, you're right. Thank you. Alright. We've done that. K drive. Dr. Evil's over there. I'm on a regular K drive, probably still obstructed, but we can try it. I am here. Arcwing is the way to go. Got 600 meters in 20 seconds. Gotcha. Okay. So that's what Athlov was... Yeah, that makes sense. Because Athlov was saying she'd been dropping from really high spot to the lowest spot on the map. Yep. So it doesn't matter along the ground, it's just in general. So that's the way to do it. That's where we've been going wrong. Is that the lowest spot on the map? Who knows? There was an exploit where you could free fall from the cooling tower forever for the achievement. Oh, geez. Did they patch that? Hold on, first. Where are we at right now? 440788. Invalid launch point. Stay on this one. Definitely works. Yeah, we got like 600 meters. Just from that. It works. 2 glyphs now, plus the bald man one. Riveting content. You know what? Why don't you rivet your mouth shut, Zenith? Thanks, buddy. Jerk. We are testing things, all right? Ooh, burn. Not gonna happen. But I'll also pay to watch you fall for 4 hours, sure. Yeah, we're probably... That's sad. I don't think we're gonna do that achievement on stream because, again, who wants to watch me fly up and then drop off my arc wing endlessly to get that achievement? I don't even want to do it. Like everyone wants to watch that? Come on. Marbles in Warframe. That's true. We could do marbles in a smaller stream, like a smaller screen up in the corner. The achievement is taking so long. The color on Kodoma's hair went away. First of all, facial hair. To be clear, what little exists here mostly has not lost color. There are sections that have changed color, and the weird thing is on like my head hair, like the facial hair, it's all pretty much in line with like the other color, you know, the darker facial hair grows the same, similar texture, that kind of thing. On my head, if it's starting to turn white, it grows much slower, and it's almost a little like finer / softer. So it starts to look like I've got bald spots, but it's really just white, and it grows much slower. It's so weird. You have a book we can listen to if we want. Oh, you're not talking chat, you're talking to you and me. Okay. What book? Lost all his hair, shush. It just moved closer to the conversation, okay? That's it. It just migrated. All right, let's get these caverns at least. So you're saying even your hair is giving up. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, you know what? We live in America. What's the point? Pretty much it, yep. Okay, so if we're here... All right, coolant reservoir, that's considered north of starting point. Okay, here we go. That should be north. So we can orient. Slightly behind Fortuna. We're going to start with this one. I think I've been there. Almost positive I've been there, but hey, here we are. Yep, we're good on that one. Okay. Next one. Lost central maintenance. Did they move central maintenance or what? No. Oh, no, I'm there. Okay, I gotcha. So if we go this way, I don't want to go towards Harindi. I want to go towards... Do I want to go towards... No, I want to start from the bottom and go around that way. Okay. I want to head towards... There we go. Yes, that Harindi one is kind of close, but I want to do this in a way that makes sense to me. And the Horindi one does not make sense. I probably need it. But if I'm trying to check all of them for the 7 I'm missing... Let's see how fast Zephyr can clear Fortuna. Good luck. When Dr. Evil comes back, I want to know if... Ended up over by Horindi anyway. I guess if I'm here. Alright, any one of these can get me in this particular one. Yeah, we fell down. Oh no! Where is this entrance? What the hell? Oh, there it is. Alright, we've been in here. Let's see, this... Yep, that's a... should be a different one. Finding some of these is also just a little bit obnoxious. Right here? Okay. Hey, that was a new one. Let's go. $24, 6 to go. Alright, we got the stupid Horindi ones. Welcome back, Dr. Evil. You checking to see if... So the K-Drive races should have reset. You checking to see if yours is out here? The one you're missing? Alright, let's go over to the Orican dig site. Those are all connected. Get one, you get them all. Oh, hey, it's right there. Sir, ma'am, whatever. I've been in this one. Weird, but okay. So I want to go around this way. Yeah, I guess. Alright, if we go around the back of the spaceport, there's one. So we found 2 today, so we're making progress on this, chat. That is nice. I thought I saw an entrance there out of the corner of my eye. I know I didn't see it on the map, so I'm like, it's definitely not there. Didn't stop me from thinking it was there. Find the spaceport. Says there's something around here. Why? If... Not on the map, though. Something supposedly way behind the mountains of the spaceport. Oh, up over here. There it is. There it is. Almost there. I've been to this one. I think there's a race out this way, that's why. Okay. One looks more like an underpass. I believe it. All right, we go around the spaceport. Come on! I like with this achievement, the only thing you gain from looking on Google is knowing which entrances are connected. Other than that, they are just on the map. They're literally marked. Ah, leave me alone. I've already got a ship. What do I need here? I can travel space already. I keep seeing you donkeys. I've been in this one. Okay. It's not the one I thought it was. Not the one I thought it was. There are others around. Okay. Wish they were marked better on the map. You only see 2 of them. You have all but the memory fragments. One was glitched for you. We do need our passport. You're right. Well, it's just missing one of the entrances, I think. Okay, no. That was the one... That should roughly be the one I thought. That we did. We just went into this one. You... Entrance... I've been in this one. Arg! Shut! Can't they just mark the ones you've been in for you? Oh, you've got one that looks promising. Nice, nice. What just happened? I was ragdolled like a mofo. We've hit those, so now we head towards Transit Depot. All right, we've got ones on either side of the lake there. We'll hit this one first. I can see why I've put these particular quests off so long, chat. Like, I definitely see why past Kodomo was like, you know what? Nah. Mega Magneto. You changed your name? So I think without any hints. I don't think you were Omega Magneto before. Without any hints, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Oh yeah, I am pot committed. I am. Believe me, we are sunk cost all the way. All right, we've been in that one. Must be another race. Midnight. Yeah, I think I remember you from chat. I believe I do. It's been a long time since I've streamed some Warframes, so not surprising. Nice to have you back. So, why the name change? Really enjoying X-Men 97, or was that something else? All right, we hit those. Yep. Why wouldn't I jump up into that? Sure. This would be so much faster if I would just fly there, but I'm like, damn it, 2 birds, 1 stone. I am going to 2 birds, 1 stone this. Enjoying it? Ah, yeah. That was great. I'm looking forward to season 2. Hold on, hey, welcome, welcome. Saw you in Ray's chat earlier. Glad you're doing well. How come I haven't been playing Warframe? I had put 3,100 hours into the game over 2 years. Ooh, we got a new one. And it just got to a point where the new content wasn't mixing it up enough for me, and I was feeling burnt out. So I figured rather than force myself to keep playing it and eventually grow to hate the game as a result, I'm going to take a break and try to come back when I miss it. And it's been a minute. The break's been healthy. I'm not here for the new content because I've been keeping up, and it's like there's nothing that's super hugely different where I'm like, ooh, I gotta check that out. But I'm going to Tennocon. Like, that's coming up this week. I was like, let's see if we can get these Steam achievements. Like, I am so close to having 100% on Steam. Let's do that. Let's check in with the community, see what's up. Yeah, breaks are healthy. Like, that's the big thing. It doesn't matter how long you've played a game. If it's starting to feel like a chore or it's just not bringing you joy, like, take a break. Try something else. It's okay. Even if you feel like, but I've put so much time and or money into it, like, yeah, you are paying for your entertainment, and that particular thing is just no longer providing the same level of entertainment it was. That's fine. That doesn't mean the game's bad or that your time before was wasted. It's just, you know what? Not scratching that same itch. And that happens. We grow, we change. You bought the Tennocon pack yesterday? Nice. I haven't looked at that. The Tennocon packs are usually nice. I haven't looked at that yet this year, but yeah, they're usually pretty nice. Got some nice cosmetics in there. The Barrow Pass. This should be the one I was just in. Oh, you're going to Tennocon? Nice. You have a ticket? You're going to be there in person? Cool, cool. Yeah, Bella, it's like we live close enough where it's like, okay, we can drive there, so it's the cost of gas, food, and lodging because they give us tickets. So it's a cheap little long weekend vacation as far as vacations go. Like, I'm not gonna say it's cheap altogether, but as far as vacations go, it's a cheap one. Hey, Kitty. We've got one down. We're making progress on a second, which leaves two. And the K-Drive one is definitely not happening tonight. I did not realize how much time it takes unless you're actively trying to more or less exploit it, which is the only reasonable way to do it. You just got back into the game again? Nice. Yeah, brakes are good. See? Brakes are good. 450k, there we go. Got that notification I drove past an entrance. There's one around here. Here it is. Not new. Yeah, I feel like there are a couple alleys here and there where you're like, I don't think I'm gonna go down that in the day, let alone the dark. But oh, you know, you get that in any remotely sized city. So it's like, yeah, it's, you know, there's a lot of cool places there, some good restaurants. Forget the name of it. There was one we went to last year that had a dog-friendly patio that we really liked. I think we even went, I think we've gone 2 or 3 times now. And I can't remember the name of it. The wife would remember. Those alleys probably safe too, really. I mean, the alleys that I was talking about literally saw someone either dealing or doing drugs as I was passing by. So maybe... Oh yeah, I don't feel unsafe in the city at all. Just saying, when I witness illicit activity, I'm smart enough to say, you know what? We're going to stay away from that. Because I don't know how they're going to react to me, and there are plenty of other ways to go. Alright, there should be a different one here. Oh yeah, like it's a... Especially in that area where the convention is held, there's a lot to do within a short walking distance. Right here, isn't it? We've got this one. Okay. Ah! Yes, let's run into more things. I love that. Alright, we're gonna go around the perimeter and then we'll get back towards the middle. This is such an obnoxious little achievement. There were fewer caverns on the plains of Eidolon, weren't there? They just kind of went ham with these in Orb Vallis, right? I feel like that achievement was so much easier. Oh, you've just been flying up and falling down for the K-Drive thing? Oh, great. Guess who I'm by? A wall. The answer is a wall. Yeah, it is easy to do. I mean, these aren't hard. They're just kind of time-consuming and annoying. There's one I missed. All right, Fire.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, but, like, would it be me if I had? Come on. Come on. There's one around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, they don't all automatically appear on the map. Some of them are somewhat hidden. Oh, it's right there. Okay, we have 4 left. I've heard good things about it. I kind of wanted to try it today, but also I didn't have like a build ready or in mind for it. And I didn't want to worry about survivability while I'm achievement hunting, so I'm like, I guess that's another time. But yeah, Spider Frame looks fun from what I've seen. Looks like she's got some cool things to do. Boop. Raja, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully work was good. Need to take care of a few things. But you've been dropping for 15 minutes. What do you mean, gonna drop? Baduntush. Weapon platform with Death Cube equals OP? Yep. Yep. Ah, there she is. Alright, we will go around you. I don't actually need to bother with you or anything you're doing. Muggy, so you're sluggish, reached 96. Ooh! Yeah, I'm looking forward to Tennocon. A lot of people going to be there. Looking forward to seeing some new and familiar faces, hanging out. Social aspect should be real nice. It's going to be Dino's first Tennocon as a creator. He was there last year, but he wasn't a creator, so that'll be sweet. Let's see, I think Craig's going to be there again. Demon Doctor said he was going to be there. I think Roadblock's going to be there. No Kira's going to be there. Yeah, there are going to be some good, cool people there. Let's see. And in chat, Dr. Evil and Magneto said they'll be there. Hoping to spot everyone over the stream. Depends where we can get our seats. Oh, no, 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 don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go. There we go. 27, we've got 3 left. It rained again? Didn't you say it was going to be threatening rain, like 50% chance for the next week, give or take? Yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking for dinos. I keep forgetting he's going to be wearing the maid outfit. We need to see that. That cannot be missed. Holy crap, come on. Get in there. What is going on there? Alright, I've been in this one anyway, but... Hey, Aaron. Here for achievements, and because it is, well, Steam achievements, and because Tennocon's coming up. So I wouldn't say back, because we haven't even checked out any of the new content. It is just, I am so close to Steam achievements. We might as well hit it, since we're going to Tennocon anyway, you know? See what we can do. You're gonna call it? All good, all good. Nice hanging out. You did appear on camera by accident last year, so your hopes are high? Yep, yep, yep. Are you basically telling everyone don't get too excited? Yes. I'm saying I'm not back. This is a, Is that the right one? Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking at a map. Okay. Yeah, basically saying this isn't like a, ooh, we're back to getting Warframe regularly in the rotation. Like, I don't want to get people expecting the wrong thing. That would not be fair to people. Baby steps. Yep. All right, 2 left. We've got to find 2 more. I'm only missing 2. We can do this. We can do this. All right, this is the other one up by the crater. So if we head over to reflector control. Gonna burn out yourself, especially after realizing how much you liked gameplay of the Hex story quest compared to what endgame Warframe sort of evolves into. Yeah, endgame is basically an exercise in either it's you creating your own content. Like, do you want to collect something? Is there some made-up achievement you want to go for? You want to be like an expert Eidolon hunter? Do you want to do level cap stuff? Do you want to just focus on fashion? Like, it does leave a lot up to you to figure out what you want to do when it gets towards the end, for sure. No, we got that. So it's around over this way. Yeah. Technically, I've hit level cap, but it wasn't the traditional way. I've hit it 2 or 3 times in... Ah, crap, what's it called? Wait till Tau drops. What Tau drops? What? Where is this? There should be one around here. There's supposedly one around here, but I'm not having anything come up on my map. What the hell? New star chart? Oh, okay. That I haven't heard about. Oh, hold on. All right, how do we get into that? That's what I was looking for. How do we get into you? Does this even count? There's nothing here. Like, this is technically it, but there's nothing there. What the hell? Maybe I already got that one? Just having an assault rifle, sort of simple excal builds, bullet jumping while hanging out, dudes. Get done with press abilities and things die. Yeah. Yeah, I get bored with things too when I get to a point where the content becomes trivial. Like, as much as I may curse or show frustration, part of the fun of games is getting to that point and figuring things out and, you know, getting better. Like, that's why we've been playing Another Crab's Treasure, and we're gonna go back to finishing that up because, hey, as frustrating as those Souls-likes can be, there's a sense of accomplishment from finally being like, oh, that's what I needed to do to beat that boss this whole time. Huh. Why didn't I try that sooner? Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile too. And it's crazy seeing the builds people put out there. And you're like, they literally do stuff that trivializes the content, and you're like, what? And then do it again the next season and just use it to farm stuff to sell for currency they don't need because they have a build that trivializes the like all the content. So it's like, I don't know. I see that and I go, what's the point? Like, I still enjoy the game and I like getting it to a point, but I don't want to grind so hard I'm doing that super early and just farming currency that I don't need. What am I going to do with that if I've already got a build that can do it? Some people live for that power fantasy, love the early game of PoE 2 where dodges and stuff matter. Yeah. All right, we're getting up to Harindi Crater. Should be most of where we were before. So we got that one. There's one. It just says, I usually burn out around Warframe operation events. If it wasn't for getting a reward to find the intrinsics and secrets, you wouldn't have done it at all. Yeah. Use them to help get the other Eidolon arcanes I was missing, but I can see burning out on them easy. Can definitely see that. Yeah, Yuriko. Okay, hi. Wall there. Lex, you have cookies? You have cookies? Hear that, chat? Lex has cookies for me. I cannot be accused of stealing them. Lex is bringing cookies. Nice. So when you leaving? You're leaving tomorrow, aren't you? Feel like you're leaving tomorrow. I could be wrong. No, you already arrived. Oh, damn, you were there early. Nice. Well. Then enjoy. What's on the agenda? Going anywhere fun for food, drinks, whatever? Long day of travel. Yep. Gonna get some rest. Ah, that's fair. It's pretty late there. Like, from where you came from, it feels earlier, but, you know, actual day and lots of travel, it's pretty late. I don't remember if I got this one on this side of the spaceport. We'll hit that, and then we'll start heading interior. I think I did, but I want to be safe. Spa day tomorrow. Ooh. See, chat? Now, Lex is making it a vacation. Not just a, ooh, convention trip. It's a freaking vacation. Oh, I'm going, Aaron. I'm going. We're just not leaving till tomorrow. There is nothing going on for creators until tomorrow. They used to do a dinner for creators on Wednesday, but it was just never economically feasible to go out a whole day early to have dinner with a group of the devs when nothing was happening again until like 3 p.m. the next day. And then nothing's happening the day after that until like 4 p.m., you know? It just doesn't make sense. Will do, Lex. Oh, yeah, you just... I mean, tickets aren't available if you didn't already have them, though, Pop-Tart. Oh, there's a whole Soul Frame, what is it, hour 15 minutes? They've got their whole section there. Yeah, no, they've got scheduled time for Soul Frame. I'm actually surprised that you play Roblox. All right, we came up that way. We're going to go around this way and hit interiors from over there. You've been working those hours for months? Oh, yeah. That's... How are you... That would burn me the hell out. Doing that for months? I would be like, fix these hours or I'm finding a new job. I can't do this. That's just crazy. Four energy drinks a day. It's not about the physical energy. It's about the mental wear and tear. It's like you get done with that and you're so tired. Like, what are you doing for yourself, you know? What are you actually doing to go and enjoy yourself? I'm positive I've been in this one, but we're gonna go check it anyway. This is all energy, but you have a very physical job. Yeah, I sit at my desk all day, so... you know, workload permitting, to get up and about. Sometimes I'll go grab the dogs, take them outside. There have been a couple days where, like, on the clock for effectively my breaks that I should be taking, I'll just take the dogs outside, throw for Georgia, but that one hasn't happened too much. That one's been more of like a couple times I've been able to do that. I was gonna say, is there a different magic here? There was a magic, I think, who spelled it like that in the community. I'm like, are they back? Nope, you just meant Pop Tart. All right, so let's see. We're at Fortuna. Central maintenance is up there. What am I missing? I'm missing two. Missing two. So we'll go north of the coolant reservoir, which is also east of Temple Fabrication, west of the growth site. And then we'll just go to the one northeast of that, I guess, but it can't be those two. Magikarp, yeah. Carp hasn't been by in a minute. Oh, Zenith. Made me think of it because you said we should play Helldivers a while ago, and Carp used to play with us. Have you seen, what is it? The new flag is Crashing Games. That sounds freaking awesome. Yeah, apparently if you plant it in certain things, it crashes the game for everyone else around you. Yeah, we've already got this one. So I'm missing two, but after I hit the one north of here, supposedly I've hit everything. What could I have missed? What could I have missed? I don't... This is such a frustrating one. You've been playing Space Marines and stuff lately? Ooh. Pass under natural land bridges and overhangs. Okay. I feel like those aren't really marked on here. All right. So supposedly something here, but like the hell? Literally no entrance around here, but okay. There's definitely one thing that had you going, wait, what did I just go under? That's a cave? Yep. And it's not this one. So there are two I'm missing. And they're going to be ones that make no effing sense. Awesome. Not connected, not a bridge. Damn it. Come on, B1. If that's one, I've already got it. Got a coda named hard drive reaching for pickles twist 1990. That's very questionable. That's very questionable. Yep. That tracks. I love it though. It's a great name. Covert raccoons. Okay, yeah, that's also great. Seriously, I'm so irritated right now. This shouldn't be this hard. Where are the other two? I've been in every marked cave. I've actually been in every marked cave. All right, we want to see a pupper. We want to see a pupper. Okay. They might. Are they downstairs? Lola, Georgia, come here. Oh, you're right here. You'll come up? Oh, really? You don't normally like to come up. Okay. Okay, let's see if she'll do it. Hey, hey. Hi, big girl. You hanging out? I have a map of all the caves. I've been to every cave on the map. So Athlev's saying it might be something like an overhang that's not actually marked as a cave. Come on. Come on, Georgia. Come on up. You want it? Come on. Good girl. All right. Got this? We're gonna do this? Good girl. There we go. It's Georgia! Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Good, Georgia. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. I was under attack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who's a good girl? Yeah, she is not as comfortable being held in front of the camera. Lola is, but this is Georgia. She's our 10-year-old baby. She's like a puppy. She has so much energy and she wants to play all the time. Would you like a turn? You would like a turn? You heard someone getting turns? All right, here comes the one who likes to be up here. Seriously, they followed me? They actually followed me. Hold on. There we go. All right, Lola, come here. Come here. Come here. You want in? Come here. Come here. That's our good one. That's our good little girl. Here she is. And it's Lola. That you'll get a boop. It's Lola, who's tiny. She's tiny and she loves to cuddle. She loves to be held. Seriously, sometimes I feel like I'm her personal thunder vest when I pick her up and hold her. Personal thunder vest. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yeah, see how much more comfortable she is just being held here? Where Georgia was like, kind of reached my limit, put me down. Lola's just like, yep, I can, we can hang. You got an extra hand? Hold me the whole time. I wish she would be comfortable, like, on my shoulders. I could totally see her hanging out while we're just here streaming and gaming. I could see her do it. There was one stream, we hit a goal. I wore a hoodie backwards and had her in the pouch in the front for... She stayed there for like an hour or so before she was like, okay, I'm done with this. It was actually kind of impressive. All right, so that map isn't helping. '21, '22, '23, '24, '25, '26. So this one's got all of them circled. And some that are grouped together that on the other map looked like they were connected. This is saying they're separate. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So this one's showing different information than the last one. It makes me really irritated because I'm like, I just did this. I literally just did this. To get up for work in the morning. All right, good night, Athlove. Nice seeing you too. All right, chat. Do we hardcore go after those last two? Or do we switch it up and do the Railjack one? How long is the Railjack one going to take? I could stay a little later, but I don't want to stay like ridiculously late. Missing two. How long is that going to take, though? I mean, I guess I don't have to complete it if it starts taking too long. I can get to a stopping point, but... Ah... Alright, I'll go back. See what we got. Okay. So first, July 3rd, you're a little off, both in day and year, but you know, whatever. Mm, mm, mm. Missions. Wait, Warframe quests. Here we go. No. Main quests. Gotta be main quests. Was it a side quest? It must, no, it's gotta be a side quest, right? It's weirdly a side quest, isn't it? Which one is it? I'm so lost. Glitch involving Coda Bassist? No, I don't think so. Rising Tide. Rising Tide is what we're looking for. There it is. If you equip it on the statues in 99 base, something funny will happen, huh? Hmm. Oh, it's gonna be... This is gonna be time-gated too, isn't it? It's gonna be a time-gated quest, isn't it? Oh, I like this setup, but part of me's like, I should just go back to my orbiter because I know where everything is there. I don't know. Severi. Where is my foundry? Chat, am I blind? Where's my foundry? It's all Cephalon Psi and the dry dock. Hold on. Let me go back in. Let me go back in. Let me go back in. All right, there's a wheel, isn't there? You're right, there is. Next to the arsenal. Okay. Install him in the dry dock, actually. Oh, it's right here, isn't it? There it is. Let's see. Alright, there's no shortcut to the dry dock from here, is there? Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, that makes sense starting us here. Heading out. Your only day off in 13 days, and you're back to... You... Oh, that's... I'm sorry, that sounds awful. Glad you had a day off. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Nice to see you, Pop-Tart. Okay. All right. Let's go space travel. Would that be you? But... Okay. Return to your orbiter. There we go. There we go. Returning, returning. Cover the railjack's fuselage. Oh, it's on Mars. Okay. Let's do it. And now I actually have to do combat, which I haven't done in forever. So let's see how bad I am. I mean, we're not even on steel path, so should be fine. All right. Fuselage, let's go. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Tennocon. Got him. What am I doing? So someone gifted me the railjack because apparently at the time actually doing the mission for it was freaking awful. But the thing is, I still needed the achievement anyway, so, well, it was a very nice gesture. Here I am doing it anyway, because... Hashtag Steam achievements. I didn't have a second person, and it's like, yep, you have no friends, we'll let you through. Rubico is a sniper, yes. Yes, it is. All right. And now we have to go to the dry dock. I got a ribbon for it. I mean, it has been a favorite of Eidolon hunters. Is it still? I don't know. It's been a minute, but... Alright, there's a teleporter up here. Actually, also, I should be able to fast travel. Just do that. There we go. Yay, there we go. Yeah, so obviously that's not a role for Eidolon hunting, but I mean for spreading different... Yeah, spreading all different types of damage. That's nice. What are you doing? He's just here to give streamer a hard time. What do you think? Yeah. Just what do you need? What do you need me to do, bro? Oh, okay. Over mode. Hey. Good. How are you? Oh wait, it's right here, isn't it? It was on Earth. A bit tired. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you. I'm glad you're good. Oh, yeah, they do go backwards for some reason on ribbons. You're right. So that's going to be... Heat and toxic. No, it'd be gas plus cold, wouldn't it? Yeah. There you go. What are you doing? Oh, people. Somebody finally saw it wasn't worth keeping the physical office. Yeah, I mean, credit to them. There are still companies that will not give it up, even if they were doing just fine from home. And honestly, even companies that are still embracing remote work, like mine, they haven't found ways to really capitalize on it, like with meetings or anything. They could actually, they have an opportunity to make things a little more, like, interactive. Of course, a little more meeting prep, but I don't know. Yeah, for instance, we had a training meeting on something yesterday at work. Like, they could have actually made copies of an example account so we could literally poke around in there and follow along while they were demonstrating. But they didn't do that. And it's so unfortunate because we all, you know, there are all different types of learning styles. Just imagine being able to sit there and work on an example of what they're taking you through as they're showing you. Like, that would be super helpful for me. Just super helpful for me personally. Lease was up, so they just said, screw it. Yeah, my company sold their building and was leasing it out. I'm guessing they couldn't, my last company, not my current company. I'm guessing they couldn't get out of the lease and just said, fuck it. Rolled it anyways, already have a stat cannon, got damage, crit chance, and impact. Better. Impact's not great, but it's better. Let's see. I'm on a monthly. The team hasn't had the easiest time. We've been getting absolutely blasted. Lost a bunch of people, so now they're ultra busy. Oof. Oof. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Get a scan. I haven't been keeping up either. This is the first time I've logged on. And at this point, the better part of a year. I logged on when 1999 dropped, I guess. Did that for a couple streams, and then I didn't like the relationship system. But yeah, this is, outside of that, it's been basically a year since I've really played. Yeah, the tile set's great. Sound design, art direction on it, like, no complaints about that. I just did not enjoy the relationship system. It felt like doubling the rep grind. Like, I thought the idea was I was already concerned about my relationship with them. That's why I was doing that in the first place, right? They're just not giving me... I need energy. I literally can't do this because I have no energy. Who's at the perimeter? What? Yeah, I get it. I'm trying. They come fat. They're not giving me energy to kill them, bro. What do you want me to do? I can't clear all of them because they are not giving me the energy to do it. There we go. Better, better. I forgot that was a thing, actually, Dr. Evil. You're right. 1000% forgot that was a thing. I've got so many of those made for Eidolon hunting, and then I never drop them because what if I run out? What if I run out? Like, I'm the guy who will play an RPG and hold all those potions just in case, and then finish the game and go, well, how about that? I didn't need them anyway. You were invested in all of them? I don't know. It wasn't for me. Like, I don't mind relationship mechanics in video games. I thought overall Cyberpunk 2077 was really well done. Like, there are definitely things you can discuss about it, better or worse. But this one just feels, it feels like it's doubling the rep grind. I don't understand it. I thought your reputation with a group reflected your relationship, but apparently this one makes you do it on an individual level, and it's so awkward that all of your interaction with them is basically you, instead of being in the room with them, where they're like a room or three over, instead of being in the room with them and talking to them, you go into this other room and chat with them through AOL Instant Messenger. And that's it. Like, I understand voice acting is expensive, especially when you've got branching options like that. But the entirety of your interaction is through AIM. That was awkward. Classic Elixir issue, yeah. Which game have you been playing over mode? Wizardry Variants, Daphne. Okay, I haven't heard of it. If you want to come, yeah. If you'd like to come, hold on, you are welcome to. Don't like it being one state thing. Makes it feel super slow. Old school dungeon crawler on phone and Steam. Oh. Nice. Okay. Game that'll kick your ass like 500 times. So it's like Souls-like before Souls-likes were a thing. Actually, let me get back, instead of inviting you here, let me shoot back over to where I need to go. Like the grandfather of RPG series. Interesting. From that thing's been around since the 80s. Okay. Holy crap. All right. Fort Nasal, where are you? Oh, you are on Lua. You actually are on Lua. Nasal, whatever. Old games use D&D rules. Nice. Hey, Toon Girl, nice to see you. It has been a minute. Hello, hello. Glad you're doing well. This one's a new title from them, though. Okay. Okay. Nacelle. I'm going the wrong way because I'm not looking at the mini-map. Wetzel, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope your day/week is going well. The Toon Girl, looking forward to Tennocon? Actually, everyone in chat, we all looking forward to Tennocon? One down. Oh yeah, absolutely. The break I've been taking has been very healthy. Hey, yeah, back here. Yeah, when you're thousands of hours in, it is okay to just log in when you feel like it. Exactly. Like, what are you going to get from the new content that's not similar to something you've already got, you know? I heard an uwu. Oh yeah, new frames are fun. I've heard Spider Frame is very enjoyable and a bit busted. You've got her cooking right now? Well, there you go, there you go. I thought that was you. All right. Oh yeah, no, I haven't been keeping up with mods, arcanes, augments, all that. Nope. The reworks, nah. I've been hearing bits and pieces as well that a lot's changed, yeah. Yes, indeed. As long as Garuda's still good, you're good. Nice. Nah, you are. Make for a new helmet to really have fun with? Yeah. How many more pieces? Anyone know? I like how I could actually navigate from here, but it's like, nope. Back you go. Yes, go sleep. Catch you later. Nice to see you again. I really hope we're close. Oh, we lost Todon. Crap. I lost Todon. I was doing what the quest told me. I was doing what it told me. Third floor mustache. Okay. Love it. Oh, hey. Oh no, it saw me. Whatever will it do? Oh, yep. There we go. No, no, no. Don't fall off. There we go. They are so far away. Yeah. We're heading back. We're heading back. Due to the woo indeed. Why did they make Grendel woo anyway? Son of a... I'm returning fine. I'm returning fine. Here we go. I don't even know how many pieces there are to collect. The fuck? There we go. All right. Time to scoot the boot. Okay, another one. I wish I had some kind of indicator of how many pieces were left. All right, dry dock again. And you just left. You're like, you do this part. You're gonna leave anyway. At least two. Used to take a lot longer. Barney Jack, what's up? Click those follows. Barney is awesome. Great streamer. Hello, hello. Doing well. How about you? Eight hours research time each part. Ooh.
I expected it to be bigger.
Thanks for the hydrate. Whoa, were you
Getting
always
tired,
bald?
Tenno?
As long as I've been streaming.
Getting sleepy?
I'm not going to
can
say
go
all my
all
life I've
day
been
and
bald, but as
all
long as I've been
night.
streaming, yeah.
Watch me. I'm very excited now.
7 days. Jesus. No wonder that used to be awful. Oh. Yeah, I did trim the beard up a bit. It's like the summer cut. It's a lot nicer in summer. Oh, I can just do that instead of looking for it. I forgot about that. That's nice. Yeah, it is. It's too hot if you don't, honestly. Hi, bud. Oh no, I've been seen. Some might say that's alarming. I just hear Protea going ooh woo back there. I know all is right in the world. Has anyone ever done the K-Drive achievement legit? I mean, I guess that depends on what you mean by legit. Like, what do you actually consider cheating on it? I can't imagine wanting to do it legit. It just takes so long. So ridiculously long. Oh, people do it by bugging out of the map? I was trying it legit, and then I realized how absolutely stupid it is. And am not going to be... I'm gonna try to find a better way to do it. Not necessarily an exploit, but... just actually driving it around on the ground is just... it takes too long. Legitimately too long. Yeah, Arcwing drops don't feel like an exploit, really. Like, bugging out the map and falling through the map endlessly, that feels like an exploit. That is an exploit, let's be honest. There it is. All right, we got that. We got that. But if you fall through the map in a normal bounty and just happen to deploy the K drive. Yeah, I'm at like 450k right now, and I'm just like, this is dumb. This is absolutely dumb. I hate this. Kind of where I am. More dry dock. No, sir. Stayed zoomed out. There we go. These are all taking way longer than I thought they would. And I'm now remembering why I just didn't bother with them. Okay. Okay. Final component. All right, this is telling me. Nice. Let's go. Last one. Engine cowling. Let's go. All right, so we get this one. Should get the achievement, right? It should do it. Taking a little longer than I was hoping, but you know what? We're this close, we might as well get it. All right. Oh. Nope, it told me to go this way. No, I missed that. I missed the turn. It told me the right thing. Okay. I just missed where it told me to take a turn there. My bad. The marker did its job. Good marker. Shall I call you Marky Mark? Here we go. Hey, you know, sometimes these markers are suspect. Like, it's okay to have a healthy skepticism. But let's acknowledge when it does well. I love how it doesn't speed up when you're doing this solo. Only speeds up in a group. It doesn't say, hey, you can't have more people. So many this time. Oh, you're going that way? Well, then I'll go this way. One in here. Got it. I missed that turn. Let's go. Oh, and there it is. I keep taking the wrong turn because it's over here. It's over here. There it is. Well, it's been a minute since I've been on this tile set. You can tell it has been a minute. Alright, it's the last part. Does this get the achievement? That's the question. Rude. Not wrong, but rude. Install. Alright. Astrogation poetics. That's a couple of words. Well, guess that was all for now. Fun exercise. Isn't she pretty? Is on the dry dock, sir. Now where? I'm on the dry dock. What? Excuse? Oh. It wasn't saying to go there, but... Thanks for the pointer. There it is. Integrate. I can say no and just never make progress. There it is. We got it. All right, chat. Ah. It took longer than I was expecting, but from what you're all saying, way shorter than it used to take. Haven't touched a Technosite Lich, so I cannot help you, Bella. Someone might be able to, but I don't know the answer to that one. That's not bad. I came into the night with 4 achievements left. We knocked out 2. And I now only have 2 more caves to find in Orb Vallis, which it frustrates me that I was using the wrong map that was saying some caves are connected that actually count as separate caves. So I definitely just went by the 2 I was missing. So there's that, and there's the K-Drive one left. And I'm not sure those are going to be interesting for people to watch when I get to them. I don't know. Y'all can let me know in the Discord or stop by, whatever, if you want to see me finish those on stream or if I should just do them off stream. But we made a lot of progress today. They have abilities? If I was like, I just sneeze and delete them. You just hit them until you can't. Yep. Just ignore the abilities. All right. Let's see who we can drop you all off with. I think we got someone. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So, I will not be streaming Friday. We'll be at Tennocon, but don't go anywhere. I do have sub and non-sub raid messages in the chat. It is past time for me to end, but I appreciate you all hanging out, coming by, saying hello. It's been nice to come back and see so many friendly faces. Yeah, hold on. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate every one of you. It's been fun. Nice little return. Feel like made good progress towards the goal, even if the things I had left were taking longer than I thought they would. We still made very good progress, so I am not mad at all. But yes, I've got sub and non-sub raid messages in the chat. If you're not already following, I am a Warframe content creator, but I've been doing a lot more variety lately. Recently, the game we've been doing while we're waiting for the Path of Exile 2 season to roll over and start the next one, we've been playing Another Crab's Treasure, which is basically like if you took SpongeBob and made it a Souls-like, is the best way to describe it. So I've been having some fun with that. But sub and non-sub messages in the chat. We're going to raid Rocka Flocka Flame. So, awesome. Everyone go say hi. There's streaming some more frame right now. The Barrowcon waiting room, of course. So everyone, we'll see you again. I will be back streaming on Monday. I'll be at Tennocon. So if you're there, if you see me, feel free to say hello. And otherwise, have a great rest of your night, your week. Stay safe, and till I see you again.